play a nickel here at LSU underneath defender.
He's not running.
Oh, he's out. Here we go.
It's time for Sauce.
Time. Again, if the second number's in a 4, then he's fast enough because he's so long and so rangy and so athletic. Some people thought, oh, maybe he's a 4.5 guy. I think he plays faster than that, so we'll see. He's aiming for a 4.4. We'll see if we can get it.
He got the nickname Sauce from a youth football coach who saw that he had extra sauce on the field. Great nickname. Too much sauce on the start.
Just look how long he is, Rich.
Trust me, all the defensive coordinators in the building.
They're noticing.
Notice.
Hey, longer, hold it longer, okay? Because I wasn't sure if your arm was going to rest there.
Dan Campbell coaches in Gardner's hometown of Detroit.
I'm pretty sure looking at him that suit, he had to go to the, what is it, the long and tall shop?
Yeah.
Rich?
Big and tall.
Big and tall. He reminded me as a player of Antonio Cromartie when he was coming out. Just, you don't see corners that are this long and this rangy and this fluid. Yeah, he looked like he was efforting a little bit. He's got to relax. Still, at that size, that's right where you want to be. He's fine there, but I think he can go a little bit faster if you just relax and loosen up a little bit.
Cromartie, guess what he ran at the combine? Yep.
Yeah, Cromartie then went to his pro day and ran 4.38. Because I remember we were kind of surprised that he ran the low 4.5s. Crazy thing about Cromartie is 18 pounds heavier. That's just how
about that
special he was as an athlete. But the range, look, the length, the height, the length.
Yeah, Gardner with
right there.
The numbers there, and those are just a few of Cromartie's measurables.
All right, here we go.
It's time for Sauce.
Again, some teams had him in kind of the 4.48 range. He's got a 4.4 in him here, Rich. We'll see what he does here. We'll get the officials. And I thought he was a little tight, a little tense in the last one. If he just relax a little bit, he'll run faster. He's fast. Just trust it.
Well, he didn't wait.
That's the second time in a row he got called back.
Sauce. As soon as you touched your hip, you took off. As soon as you touch your hip, freeze for 3. Okay, baby? You got it. You're going to be fast.
He said that was the one, Rich. It's not comfortable to hold that stance.
Yeah, I know.
I want to get out of there.
Oh, my goodness.
Touch and go. Sauce. Just relax. Take your breath. As soon as you hit your hip, your offhand touches your hip, freeze for 3, then fire out. That's all. You got it, man.
I wouldn't just get right back on the line after you had 2 false starts. I can walk around.
There you go.
Nice.
So he has improved.
Box check.
And the fans love it. Or a little and the kiss.
Yeah, see, he relaxed a little bit more on that one right there. He just kind of just let it go.
Yeah,
long stride.
And then the kiss to the crowd. Smooch. Back in Indy in a moment.
Control your body. Make your body do what you wanted to do. Oh, this the guy right here.
Here's Sauce.
Yeah. And how do you accelerate through that football, right? And DJ, you made a really great point. These are going to be your core special teams guys. These are going to be the guys that's going to be asked to be on the field. If they're not starting on defense, they'll be out there on special teams being asked to go make plays.
Forget it, Sauce. Oh, he almost one-handed that. I think he's trying to entertain him.
Here we go, Sauce. Here we go. Speed. Now here we go. Speed. Quarterback. Here we go, Kyle. Put it on tape,
So the official.
You know why I'm here.
Minneapolis, Indiana, we knew this young man would show up and show out. And he has done exactly that this week. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Detroit, Michigan born, and Cincinnati honed, if you will, wore a suit to every interview this week, including coming today to the stadium. I've never seen that, by the way, in the 18-plus years I've done that. A player come to the workout in a suit and then change here. Let's talk about this AAC Defensive Player of the Year, shall we?
Yeah, as good as he looks in a suit, he looks better in uniform and pads, Rich. And this is a physical player. Talk about tall and long. Use those long arms and press coverage. He just smothers people, and they don't get away from him. Stays in phase right on the hip, punching the ball away. Never panics. Very patient down the field. You can see the ball skills. Here he is, a younger player, driving on it. He can play it naturally. You talk about receivers having a big catch radius. He's got an enormous catch radius as a corner. You see the production that he's had over the last couple seasons. And this year, to be honest with you, didn't get tried very often. Kobe Bryant had some great production on the opposite side, but teams decided to stay away from the Sauce.
Top Billin. I know all my Ravens fans out there are going hammer time right now looking at your man Sauce Gardner running an official 4.41. The 4.5 unofficial to me was impressive, being as though he's nearly 6'3" with those long levers. But hey, pause. But a 4.41, that's almost otherworldly for that size. Now listen, people have asked me to do something on Sauce Gardner for the better part of a year. I know he's a very talented athlete, very talented player. However, I'm a stickler for competition. Now, he has a couple of games against a couple of formidable teams, obviously. Saw him play against Alabama. Wasn't like, though, he was playing man up, right? There's a ton of zone being played there, ton of matchup zone, and it's not like he's going through the gauntlet schedule of, say, like a Roger McCreary. McCreary I've seen go against Jamar Chase, Van Jefferson, like everybody you can think of. This guy got a chance to go, Jerry Jeudy and all these guys. So when you see him playing against these guys, it's like, okay, all right. You see him playing against NFL talent, and you're able to get a better. It's all an educated guess at best, right? Just like AJ Terrell. Now people talking about my man Ahmad Gardner. I ain't gonna call him man Sauce. I hate nicknames that are predicated on something that is current. Like, I want to be called stupid dope fresh Murph, but that's not gonna rock right in the year 2022. But beyond that, a guy like AJ Terrell, when they say Sauce Gardner has not given up a touchdown and this and that, to me that's kind of goofy. Who have you played to not give up a touchdown to? Do you really think you're gonna shut down Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson, and then in your next game you're going to shut down Jerry Jeudy or Jalen Waddle, and then your next game you're shutting down a George Pickens, or, you know what I'm saying, people who have to run the gauntlet? Is just a lot different than playing up in Cincinnati and not really seeing anybody back to back who you're going to see in the NFL. But as far as talent goes, and you have to look at that frame, if you scout the player and not necessarily the helmet, you have to say that this kid could be special, absolutely special. Definitely would love to see him on the Ravens or the Commanders. So don't get me wrong in that aspect, but I got to be real about it, because remember, this is think like a scout. So if I'm thinking like a scout, these are some of the things that I have to weigh in my mind to really see if this kid, how high I would take this kid. But I think he works well in a number of situations. As you see, like I said before, they do play a lot of zone at Cincinnati as well. So these zone teams, and you have that type of length in zone, the further you get down the field, the bigger a guy like that will be. So you got to already think of pause. You got to already think about stuff like that. Your man Sauce Gardner, I think, fits in a lot of situations. But I want to know what you think about a guy like Ahmad Gardner and where you would like to see him go. I already know the Ravens fans. I keep doing these, and the Ravens fans keep popping up. So you're going to take 25 different people at the spot for the Ravens. So we shall see on that there. But he absolutely destroyed this combine. There's no doubt about that. And he definitely looks dope out there in the uniform. And you can definitely see they had that comparison to Antonio Cromartie. Not a bad comparison at all. Can't even front. So you know I'm the comparison guy. But I like that comparison a lot. So let me know what you think, though. It's your boy, Top Billin, Stupid Dope Fresh Murph, and I'm out.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.